Energy, that's me. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up because I got some information for a project that I've been working on since 2006, and I feel like we are there. This is to build the most comfortable home in the world, but the way it has gotten designed, and because several years ago I applied sacred geometry to my plans. Years ago I started building. I had done construction management years earlier. And I'm a mechanical engineer by training, was that God, source, you call it what you like, put it on my heart to build this system, this structure where children can be trained. And I didn't understand what. I was doing it in churchianity, the thinking, the logical linear thinking, in the way that I had been essentially raised for so many decades. Where I'm at now, I'm super thrilled because now this project is rolling. Don't think about how to climb the mountain. Just get to the top. That's the download I got. That's the wisdom that was put out to me. Thank you for that post. You know who you are, put that out. That was verification, confirmation. It tied it all together. We're ready to rock and roll, babe. We are ready to go. Build that thing. My thought years ago was where I was going to take it and make it so that this most comfortable structure in the world would be something that the bajillionaires could find nowhere else, because so much design went into it, not for the point of making money, but for the point of just doing the absolute best design what could be done. Nobody else is doing it. Perfect pressure, temperature, humidity, everything. Most comfortable home in the world. Perfect light sensitivity, perfect acoustics, perfect tactile sensations, perfect hygiene. When I say perfect, most comfortable, yes, according to 3D, that's all we know. But a place to meditate, a place to pray, a good place to get real, solid rest. So the very, very wealthy can buy this nowhere else. My thought years ago was to make it so that it would become a business proposition where the angel investors, the venture capital could say, you know what, we're going to make 200% return on investment yearly forever, so let's do it. This looks like a good project. Let's throw money into it. Instead, here's the way it is. I don't care how it's going to get done. That's not important. Most important is that it's going to get done, because this is the way for these new starseeds, these new contractors, as I've heard, are going to actually be able to go. See, we had to put it where it actually was something that would help mankind. So beyond just return on investment, this project went from 11,668 square feet when I applied sacred geometry. Each one of these perfectly designed comfort homes came to less than 1% of a differential at 11,664 square feet each. This was the place where we'd be able to take 5 orphans a year, and they would have a place not only to stay, but to learn to become the gourmet chefs, learn to become the chauffeurs for the extremely wealthy, and then we'd develop a community of no more than 7 of these homes, so that the central hub would be the place where these other incredibly wealthy people would buy a home just like this center one. 11,000 square feet is way more than any one family needs. but not if they're light workers. Not if their goal is to train and develop and make a system that can foster that crystalline development, that multidimensional real growth. So I'm excited. I'm excited because I got it. I don't know how, and I don't have any more of the hows, but I've gotten the why, and I understand that now. So I know it doesn't make sense to a whole lot of people. They're looking at this, scratching their head. What's this guy talking about? It's not about the money. It never really was. I just put that on there because I was trying to find a way in my linear mind to make the project happen. Now there's the reason. I believe the Arcturians had a lot to do with it. The design went from several of the models that I used to build homes, and we basically quadrupled them up so that the square footage can get to where we just described. Instead now, it's pyramidal, and it's dual pyramidal. So that means that there's a pyramid underneath, just like I had just heard is what Lake Tahoe actually was back when it was first, I guess, created. It's an inverted pyramid, and now that lake is filled. That's filled of that void of that inverted pyramid. Imagine two pyramids, one subterranean and one that is what we would look at and describe as a pyramid. So much possibility. It's exciting. I just had to share it with somebody. I don't know that there's anybody out there who'll get it, but hey, I hope it resonates with you. If it does, post in the comments. Just wanted to, I'm excited. Really excited. Sure, solar photovoltaic will be there. Sure, geothermal will be there. Sure, liquid desiccant air conditioning will be there. Sure, walk-in coolers. Absolutely. More to come. Love you all. Energy E, that's me.